Hey, what's up, guys? All right, this is Team Hard Life Captain Alberto Zertuche, and this video is actually the second camera of the 3 cameras that we had out there fishing at Causeway Pier that day. Now, the deal with this one had the float set up that I had cut down again, and this one's a little bigger than the last float camera that I have. One had no float. This one had a bigger float, and the other one has a smaller float. So this one is our second in the test up to see which float is going to work best for our camera system, to ensure that we're looking kind of above the sea floor but not completely up towards the sky, because I don't know, it's hard to say what we're looking for until we actually find what we're trying to do. I just don't want half the screen taken up by the ocean floor and us not seeing anything. Oh wow, look, here comes some mullet. A whole school of mullet. Look at that. That's cool. So I think we're gonna have a lot of excitement, so stay tuned, guys.
Gotta bite. I think I got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go. Yeah, I gotta line. I'ma call the whole team.
Wow, look at that water clarity. Water's about maybe 8 foot deep, 10 foot deep, and just wow, that looks amazing. But now, how far angled is it? That's what's really getting us. I wish I knew how to look at video or use video like that to figure out how they do it in the movies. Hey, the sun direction or sunlight through the water does this, does that. And yep, I really wish I could figure that out. But my co-captain had a really excellent idea. He was saying that we should go to a spot where we know we can pretty much wade in with pretty much calm water and set it up like we would, and then just drop it there. And then we could see if it's angling straight up or if it's angling the way I wanted to do, kind of off the bottom but not completely off the bottom deal. And yeah, I think that's going to be a video that should be coming up pretty soon. But this is, wow, just lovely clear water there. And like I said before, the thing I was really worried about was that it was going to teeter-totter too much in the current and stuff, and it's really not. It's really holding its spot pretty well, and that is pretty cool. Oh, saw a jellyfish swim by. Let's see the rest of what the rest of the video looks like. I'm really excited. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied over here. So it is turning out to a very beautiful, beautiful scenery. And yes, I wasted out the whole camera leaving it down there, just because I wasn't getting any bites. You can tell nothing was messing with it. But at the same time, too, it did what I needed to do, was angle towards, oh, look at that skull. What's that, mullet? That mullet up on the surface? See how clear that is? That is the whole point of what we want to do, to see if maybe the fish are swimming by and just not hitting our bait. I mean, that obviously mullet don't go for crab, but that was the whole intent right there, to find out if big fish are there. Obviously those ain't the big fish we're looking for, but we're looking for the angle that's going to give us a wider spectrum of viewage of the underwater scene while our baits are down there. So this is very, very cool. And as you notice, it's slowly getting dark. The sun's starting to go down, and I intentionally left it down there with the clear water just because I wanted to see, how long or how much sunlight does it really need to focus during the day. I mean, I don't know. You just never know. I don't know. So I wanted to record that. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit, get us to that point, and see how it looks. Alright guys, so the bait has been in there about 25 to 30 minutes, and like I said, the sun's kind of going down a little bit, and it's giving us great angle to where we can see. But this is something that really caught my eye. Saw that bubble come out, and there's another bubble. I mean, it stayed there for a while, and now look at the bait falling. Why did it do that all of a sudden there when it'd been sitting there for like 30 something minutes in that same position and never once moved or sunk? But this is also another insight to us. If the bait is gonna really float that much with a few of those bubbles, that it makes a difference that way, then that means it didn't float up as much as I thought it would with the amount of float that I added to it. So that's going to be something else that I'm still going to have to go back to the drawing board to see and add more float. So we'll see how it goes, because like I said, I took all 4 cameras out there. One crapped out on me. I've already gotten in contact with GoFish. They are sending me a replacement model because of the insurance policy. They're warranting their GoFish camera, and then they're going to let me know what is going on with it, because we troubleshot it and it didn't work. So they shipped me out a new one today, and since they're just basically down the street kind of deal, I should get it tomorrow, if not the next day, which is pretty awesome, because I still can't go fishing until later on this week, and we'll definitely test it. But as you can tell, the sun is going down, and so is our visibility. It's starting to decrease as the sun goes down, but it definitely was a pretty good deal to see the amount of viewage that we could see with the camera, and the amount of light that was provided, and the water clarity. So this is very nice. So till the next video, guys, stay tuned. Team Hard Life is still adapt to overcome and trying out new places and fishing new areas, and we got the underwater cameras to help us better see what's going on down there. And most definitely the next one's going to be of the same camera with the night vision light on, or night light. I don't know why I always say night vision. It would be nice because then we could see a lot better. So we'll see. Maybe they'll make a camera someday that we have night vision instead of a night light.